Talk to the governor. Removable shells of large caliber weapons are being stored right in the command center. Oh, that's always a good sign. Between cogs, too. Nothing can go wrong there. Solitary young tech priest is offering ceaseless prayers to the machine spirits of the command center. Good man. Here's the old governor. A lot of Adeptus Mechanicus around. We can press buttons over there. Maybe chains are used to just the height of the command platform. Okay. Conchair looks a lot older and worn out than the ones next to it. However, it has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced. Not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals with prayers to the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold-notched cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only for a short while. %. Go to be investigated. The entire entry contains planetside coordinates marked as heavy auger station jamming, possibly a hidden insurgent base. Satellite Megas Morph reports that the ship's signal has been broadcast through the system. Its signature is consistent with the records of a flagship. Yep, that's us. Satellite Zephyr Keen reports that the ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship has sent an encrypted Vox transmission to the insurgent-controlled areas of the surface of Rickard Manaris. Oh, that's fine. You're all dead. Upon Logit Abel's orders, the archives of every auger station in Rickard Manaris and the 2 primary satellites of Rickard's star have been queried. Said satellites are named Megas Maruf and Zephyr the Keen, after 2 great champions of faith. His external cogitators were placed inside the satellites' cores after their shells expired. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting that the ships moving across the system are deliberately blinded the sacred auger's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived 2 Brigade Manor cycles ago. In the early winter, the most recent one arrived a month ago. We only met 1 ship. The insurrection on the planet has been long in the making, and the participation of external actors. It is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rickard system. The rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. The subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapons deliveries. But what is the nature of the activity near Rickard Philia? Go. Governor of the Star System, welcome to my temporary headquarters. Versarian. Governor Medina, my greetings. Lady Navigator, what an honor. I never thought that House Aurelia would grace our world with a visitor. I only wish I could have received you under different circumstances. House Aurelia is grateful. I'm not seeing the convoy I'd sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find you? And escort you if that is so. Pursue their punishment will be swift and severe. The convoy was ambushed and massacred. The only surviving soldier turned out to be a traitor who was personally executed by me. That is an outrage. I will have personal vetting procedure changed immediately. The slightest suspicion will be grounds for arrest. Lordship, before we proceed with discussing the matters that are of interest to you, there is a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodora was the head of the Von Valentius house. I've received no word of her demise. How is that you are now the rogue trader? Our ship was attacked, Theodora was killed, and I claimed her in my inheritance. That's all you need to know. Unthinkable. Please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences, your lordship. Do not hesitate to let me know, and I might help you in the slightest. Yeah. Of course, your lordship. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to it personally that your ship's holds are filled with the finest goods of my personal reserves. Excellent, your lordship. A rogue trader has no use for leniency, indeed. I can offer you several thousand fine, obedient servants. However, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on the planet. I'm sure you won't have to wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. Heinrich van Kalox, an interrogator of the Most Holy Inquisition, is operating in your system. Do you know where he is? I do. He has left for the hallowed Terdynamic Cenobium. It's an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity, but I suppose that's too petty of a problem for an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition. Besides, I've already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. At least we know where he is. The weapons the insurgent were using to shoot down shuttles over the city has been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find Master von Kalox, you should go to the Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. On behalf of the priesthoods of Mars, I, Magos Hananum, am officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and ensure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deem it optimal that an ordained Magos should provide his assistance. I categorically object. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have in my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended to by the Omnissiah's servants. We've lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in that same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. Picked an interesting time to quarrel with the servant of the Omnissiah, Governor. The Magos is part of my retinue, and you have no rights to give him orders. Mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately from you, and I would bet my life that no. Governor's voice dies down in a low growl of a drilling mechadendrite. Do you think this is the first time you've been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. Ha! Get him, Pascal. Pascal's voice is akin to a sound produced by a drilling implement, steady and calm, but ready to explode at a moment's notice with a crunching of bone and squelching of tearing flesh. I am heading to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magos. Why are you so determined to get to the monastery? Is it because of the relic? It would be my pleasure to assist the Omnissiah's servant in reaching the sanctum. Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. Hell yeah. As compensation for your consideration to my request, I, Magos Hananum, officially undertake to accompany you in the Owlcat system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life function cease, but only within the limits of the Owlcat system. You're Hananum? Glad you're alive. What has perplexed you about my companion's name? According to the reports we received, Logis Abel Hananum set off for the hollowed electrodynamic Cenobium a short while before it was stormed. Plan to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master von Kalox. My name is Pascal Hananum, not Abel. I know nothing about such a person. What do you know about this able governor? How did he fly to the monastery? That seems suspicious. When a logist of the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, you don't ask why, your lordship. You just did. What do you know about Abel? Never met him in person. These team logist supervised the work of Recad Minoris Alexis Mechanics for many years. However, he rarely left the Cyber Chapel. Never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anchorite. Where can I get additional information? Logis Sanctum was destroyed by the rebels. Data crypts and connect them to the cogshares at the command post and will provide you with some information. The name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to the intended recipient. In that case, its bearer might be Archmagus Amarnat, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure. I can hear my friend's snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Megas. If you stare into the shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, in every shard at once. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair then. The new reflection is deathlike. Are you sure? Are you so confident that you'll crush the insurrection soon? My own impressions have been the exact opposite. The insurgents managed to steal a Voxcaster. They've been listening to your people's communications. It's not much, but it is something. I will order an audit of our equipment and see that our communication channels are more closely monitored going forward. However, this is only the accidental success of an otherwise disorganized mob of heretics who have no understanding of the art of war. Scores of crazed people with scorched eyes are stalking the city. The insurgents are maiming their own. Good. The insurgents talk of a final dawn, the impending demise of the world. Yet another superstition, surely you don't expect me to believe in it. The insurgents are using the arch enemy's artifacts, enchanted lenses that perform unholy sorcery. I've heard about the lenses. What makes you think they're enchanted? Any fool can light a fire under a magnifying glass. You ought to leave your bunker more often, Governor Medina. I have only recently arrived in the system. I already know much more about the uprising than you do. Alright. Perhaps I'm underestimating the mutiny. Writing it off as a rabble's useless nonsense. However, it does involve corruption and the underground cult. This needs to be investigated. I'll assign additional resources to it and take the issue seriously. You have my word, your lordship. Right, do I really want to tell him this? I don't know if I want to tell him this. We'll do it anyway. So my kinsman Conrad betrayed us. Whiter is a traitor. Why? Any family, however noble, has an unworthy scion or two. Actually, we will surrender him. Okay. We find him within our jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information regarding it. However, connected to the data crypt. Yeah, unfortunately, the access prayer for it is unknown to me. We've already kind of... That one, right? More information on it? I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense its shackled in stasis. The minds of the initiated are slumbering in a neural harness of their vows. From registering an impulse of change, I surmise the potential influence on the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but the cycle can be discontinued. The revelation granted by the Omnissiah of Logis Abel in the course of the data meditation has been recorded verbatim. He's seeking an audience with Venerable Dar Impulse the Sixth, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request that has been sent to the Governor's Palace for a shuttle message. Okay. Cycle can be discontinued. I recognize these words. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in the Furibundus system. It was me, Omnissiah. Grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Okay. that it here? I think so. I think we just go back to our ship then. Ah, yeah, return to void ship and... okay.
I always keep my options open.
Let's take Pasquale up to the ship there. Right. Wait, what was in the bunker? Oh yeah, I need to do that. Companion quests, okay. So they're both there. Oh, that's there too. What's in the bunker then? Ah. So we do have something here now. Unidentified void ship on the planet. Let's go to the bridge though and do the servitor thing. Ready to look at the malfunctioning servitors. Mr. Larcher, would you like to... Yes, Pascal shall come with me. Definitely. Excuse me. Right, when you arrive at the scene, you found the servitors in the same position as they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in long spiraling lines and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion, all as one, as if obeying command. Servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons, but then the servitors went still, just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath. Disturbed by this sight, we waited for the Lord Captain to speak. We're going to get Pascal to look at them. Interior Prime slowly waded into the motionless ranks of the servitors, peering into their faces and checking the readings. There was no haste in Pascal's actions. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path, and Binaric prayers were his companions in the investigation. Servitor souls, or rather the souls of people they once had awakened, not yet fully conscious of their past and present. These half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. The undesirable consequences of shoddily performed lobotomy is most rarely observed, and yet for some reason it occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. Commanded a report. Long-winded indeed could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstance did not call for their termination. Immediately the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and after a moment's thought waved his hand, and the servitors just as synchronously repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation. I guess we'll examine them. Be really bad. As High Factotum, it was I who had prompted the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain as we stepped closer. We even noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under the copper collars inscribed with their past offences. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in perpetual state of extreme tension. The visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep in their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. His gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half-machines stepped away. I'm not going to disassemble one. I think that might go badly. Ooh. Might go iconoclast there. Release them from the torment. There's a reason they're lobotomized. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces and their remains were expelled into the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors. Soon forgot all about their destroyed units' peculiarities, yet this incident haunts my memories to this day. The faded defective servitors decided nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission. And also, no! Oh, we follower. So what are we at the moment? Oh, we need 15. Okay, we need 15.
Lord Captain. I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates.
That's fair.
A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you.
Who are the main players I need to be aware of?
In the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect. The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronis Expanse into a less wild and uncontrolled region, to the regret of some individuals who had grown inured to the local lawlessness. Rogue traders such as yourself are also servants of the Imperium. They have been accorded special rights and powers. They wield immense authority within their territory, and they enjoy absolute respect in other parts of the Expanse. The most powerful of them are Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Bastal Chora. Tread carefully when dealing with either of them.
Never.
If we are to speak of unclaimed territory, which is what Footfall is, among the scum that dwells on that handful of asteroids, there are 3 factions that wield considerable influence in the sector. The first is the Kazbala Commission, organized crime in its most primitive form. It holds sway over the Liege of Footfall and has links to rogue trader Winterscale. The second faction is an offshoot of our shining ecclesiarchy, followers of St. Drusus. They are actively building their forces and hold influence over rogue trader Chorda. And finally, the third faction, the Explorators, a wing of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are willing to die and kill for the secrets of the ancient technological heresies that are hidden among the stars of the Coronis Expanse.
Alright, outline the situation.
This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation. But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words. The Coronis Expanse is considerably removed from the heart of the Imperium. This means that local warp routes become useless within months. Established pathways are regularly subject to attacks from all kinds of rabble. And in the only major port, the Imperium's frigates find themselves moored alongside pirate vessels. Until recently, the Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium. The situation has changed with the arrival of the Lord Inquisitor, but not by much. This place operates under its own rules, you see. More radical, so to speak. But ones that allow for a non-standard approach where there is a promise of victory. The Coronis Expanse is considered rogue trader territory for a reason. Only rogue traders have sufficient military might, audacity, and the rights granted them by the warrant to survive the leap into the unexplored part of the Expanse. And in the event of a successful outcome, to hold on to whatever they manage to capture on the frontier.
Alright, tell me about Conrad.
You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer. That he committed his treachery and escaped with his life was an unforgivable oversight. We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the Von Valancius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake. If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad, prepare to be disappointed. You thwarted his plans, his meticulously plotted and nurtured treachery. He is sure to attempt to strike at you, and he will use his contacts and knowledge of the Protectorate to do so. The only question, Lord Captain, is whether you will be able to anticipate his next... As you wish, Lord Captain.
I just wanted to check, could we go to another menu and would it cut out the voice? It did. I'd like to know more about my Seneschal.
As you wish, Lord Captain. What would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself.
I used to be an officer in the Navis Imperialis. No. There used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling. The essence of my life. I was proud to serve Lord Captain Theodora, but in my heart and mind, I am still an officer of the Imperium. I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcement to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds. Our acquaintance was not easy. Working with people outside the Navy hierarchy has never been my strong suit. It was to my great surprise then, that after the mission's completion, I received a referral to leave my service in the Navy and join the rogue traders' personal council. It was a difficult choice for me, but I saw in the offer a chance to serve the interests of humanity even more effectively than in the Navis Imperialis. You do not need me to tell you just how remarkable a person Lord Captain Theodora was. I recognized her at once as a true leader and formidable creative force. One who had built a protectorate amidst the dangers and wildness of the Expanse.
So why were you permitted to quit your post?
You could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk their own position and their relationship with Theodora. Well, the Lord Captain possessed certain contacts in the Imperial Navy. Contacts which she used to request help during the conflict on the border world. And which enabled her to make me an offer that resulted in my joining her retinue. The Navis Imperialis is an ancient institution with its own mandates and muster lists. On occasion, in the heat of an official briefing, or an informal discussion, I violated those rules, determined to press my point. It is challenging to choose the words to accurately express my opinion on a situation or the actions of others that do not sound overly scathing or confrontational. Many in command were inclined to view my manner of speaking as unbefitting a person of my rank.
The way you talk about Theodora, I'm beginning to think you were in love with her.
What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. Utterly baseless.
Okay. Family?
I am a widower. I am a father of 4, and if my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11. My family lives on Dargonus. None of my children express any eagerness or aptitude for serving aboard ship, and I would hardly have insisted that they follow in my footsteps.
There. Are you a widower because Theodora is dead?
Of course. Lord Captain.
Already. We'll do like one of them every now and then. Points of interest: bunker, starport, or where we have to go. Also, then we know that this ship is here. I kind of want to go look at the ship. We'll be back. There's probably going to be an issue with us coming to look at this before like doing anything over there, you know. Augurs noticed a large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet. A void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit is resting on the edge of a deep ravine. The hull of the unidentified vessel is severely damaged, rocks around it shattered by the force of gigantic machines crash landing. They haven't detected any vital signs yet. Then a squad to the planet to explore the void ship. 175 experience. The landing party reports via Vox as soon as they touch down. The colossal void ship before them is covered in spikes. It resembles a morbid beast sculpted from darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to a Xenos race called Drukari. Ready to collapse at any moment, the void ship emits a long, woeful creak, as if promising to drag along into the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. Voice in the dark head are screaming, repeating words: harbinger, darkness, and death, not wanting to tempt destiny to rotate the vessel. Denta eagerly says that the only good Xenos is a dead one. True. True servant of the Emperor shouldn't soil their hands in Xenos technology. Well, we'll wipe it out after, I think, you know? But, like, even in our chamber, there's Eldar weaponry on the wall. Yes, we'll go with Abelard. After 2 watches of hard labor, the workers managed to stabilize the Drukari void ship. The soldiers who entered the vessel were met with lifeless bodies of Xenos who had died when the void ship crashed. The void ship itself, following its abominable nature, came to life immediately, craving it. To sate its wicked appetite for human death, the vessel systems have reacted to the intruder. Essentially cruel, deadly traps have been activated on all decks. Sounds Drukari, alright. Monstrous contraptions designed to mince, rip apart, and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise, but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech. Piercing splitter cannon? Okay. Soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech in the sinister void ship, but no data that could shed some light on why it came to the Ricket system. I'm pretty sure we just explored it, buddy. Yeah, okay. We need strength 60 just to use that thing. Rate of fire 7. Toxic shot and toxic burst. Yeah, the barbed needles, that's fine. I don't want to go to the bunker. At least we all have a level up, nice. Let's check out the bunker. Oh, it's the command center? Okay. I thought it was a separate place. Makes sense.
Let us not dawdle.
That makes sense. 60 just to use that weapon though. Jesus. We covered the landing area, your lordship. Glory to the Von Valancius dynasty. Excellent. Would you like to hear? Target's next attack will ignore cover and have double the effective distance. Additionally, the damage from this attack can't be reduced below 30 plus 3 times our spell bonus percentage, which is 5. So below 45% for any reason. So we can give like an immediate attack of opportunity within a 4-cell radius. Target is under the effect of voice of command. They will start their next turn with an additional action point. That's kind of good. Don't need that. I think I might raise my fellowship. Keep raising that. That up to 60. Do. Yeah, we'll go with we'll give him the precise attack. I'm gonna give him that. Yeah, plus. Yeah, we're gonna give him this just to give him better stats there. I think we'll be giving him Steel of the Forge when we get heavy armor for him. I could give him Medicae. We could probably give him that later. Be nice to be able to have a third person able to use that. More toughness. And athletics is at 50. Your Medicae is at 40. We're going to give you plus 10 on that. Oh god. We already have Biomancy. That's great. Invigorate. Yes, that's what we want. We just want her to have a heal. Cooldown is 1 turn. That's 10 cell radius. There we go. Okay. So I already have Psi rating 1. So here's the thing then now. It's like a power or an effect. This healing critically heal with a chance of increased by all effects and the same amount is healed. Yeah, we'll do Pulse of Life. See how that goes. Soldier, we'll give her the agility, I think. Your strength is only 30. Agility would increase your demolition. You're gonna need more strength to wear the heavy armor. I'm imagining we're going to get like a storm bolter later. Something good. Gains the willpower bonus percentage chance to ignore. It's not great right now. I don't have that yet. Your Zenith and Warp Lore went to 0, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh no, Heresy. That would be the same as what we've already done. Five times the navigator's willpower bonus, so 30% increased hit chance on their next attack. Dodge on their next. Okay, yeah. Gains 4 times their willpower bonus, which is currently 6. To their willpower and toughness. But plus 24 to their toughness. All creatures within area effect unlimited range. That's kind of cool. All incoming warp damage is increased by 10 plus 2 times willpower bonus, which is 6%, so 22%. All other types of incoming damage are increased by 30%. At the start of the turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. I was thinking of getting Notch. And that's just a bigger radius. Okay, so that upgrades to that. Like, do I upgrade to immolate my soul from held in? Or minus 22 to their willpower and toughness until the end of combat. I'm going to go with the Warp Curse Unleashed. God. Gives a plus 12. That's actually kind of good. It would help with these, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go with that, actually. I'm going to go with Unnatural Allure. Just to help out with her skills. Right. I've probably ruined all these characters, but that's fine. Athletics? What do I want to do here?
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
What happened there? Oh no. Oh, you're fatigued? That's okay, that'll go away. That will go away, right? We're outside combat. This is the void chip to remove. We can do that.
Keep your wits about you. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Molten the statue was destroyed by a firestorm from a multi-layered turret of the type is mounted on a landing force shuttle.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The Whispers told me how.
Same guards the governor sent to the monastery's aid. We'll be right back. Abelard just needed to rest for a minute.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Okay. Oh, are they huge defenses there, or?
I always keep my options open.
Look around first. Alrighty.
Is there money to be made?
When Arkham awakens the gate's latent mechanism.
Let us not dawdle.
Cool, more dead guards. Oh, the heretics were killed swiftly and mercilessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons. Excellent.
I always have a backup plan.
You mentioned blood. Those were killed with a hit to the back and some kind of electric weapon. But it is the cultists
Or
being
get
killed.
left in the dust.
No wounds on the heretics, but his face is contorted in terror, with his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro-priest you killed, where did you find him? Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the god! And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Heinrich! How's she gotten? Tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A forced sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. Try to focus on the man in front of you, but you cannot shake the image of the deadly torture you inflicted on his victim. Your pulse quickens, blood pounding in your ears, and sweat beading on your skin. Interrogator von Calyx, I presume. Or, no, the Emperor protects.
And in this, we must be like him. My greetings to you, fellow servant of the Master of Mankind. I am Interrogator Heinrich van Calyx of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
A black smoke comes out of the Psyker's mouth and dissipates at once.
A Psyker? Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the rogue trader's protection!
Yeah, Deer is a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection. We'll do that for now.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Rogue trader Fhiachs von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Theodore is dead, slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of rogue trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
I'm here to collect you. I am under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I am to provide you with safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
Abelard, you should know better. Inquisition don't care.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions.
Indeed.
Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Self-fulfilling prophecies, like most cult leaders use.
Blasphemous insanity.
Tech Priest Visor flashes and turns a bloody scarlet. A soft hum of them activating systems is heard under his robe. I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Who will we get rid of? There you go, Revy. Got rid of the heretic. Now. You're a warrior. I thought you were a psyker. So I just gave her a heal, now I don't have it. Oh, you are a psyker. Oh, but your psychic rating is 0. You require level 10 to get that, okay. So against the with cost no HP but deals direct damage to the psyker equal 25% of the psyker's this ability will not trigger psychic phenomena. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. I kind of still want to do that. Honestly. Your weapon skill is 40 and your toughness is 35. We can bring that up to 40 for now. Then we'll work on willpower and perception. I don't need him to be. Oh, I don't need him to be like warrior focused. Deals 1 plus the Psyker's rating plus 1 time, so 3 times resolve 4 1 direct damage. Okay. Increased by 50% and 100% against Chaos Worshippers or Drakari. By 150% against demons. By 50% of the enemy has already damaged the Psyker. Does not affect targets that lack souls. Probably do that. Oh. You have Endure, you have Coercion, you have Daring Breach. Word of the Emperor. What is Word of the Emperor? Interesting. There's Shield of the Emperor. Warp Speed. Regeneration. Until the end of combat. Oh wow. Oh wait, you can get that straight away. No, I want you to do that. What's your athletics at? 40? Let's do that. I want to bring up his toughness as well. Right, I'm gonna get him Pulse of Life. Suffer an additional plus ballistic skill bonus damage, which would be 3. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I'm doing there, I think. Athletics. No, we'll go Krause. We'll go Krause. Oh man. Striker's armor increases by 5%. This bonus increases by 5% at the start of every turn of combat except the first. So he just gains more and more and more armor every turn. Critical hit scored by anyone within the Zyger's line of sight increases his crit damage. increased by the resolve percentage was just 4. No. Jesus. I haven't even looked at his. Charges lash do not end the warrior's movement and grants plus 10% agility, plus 10 plus agility bonus for the moment dodge 4 round after use. It's not bad. Area attacks deal an additional damage. Warrior gains plus toughness damage deflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat. For damage deflection. I'm going to take that. Daring Breach then. Gains plus 10 movement points until the end of the turn. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. I think I'm going to go with this one, upgrade 2. I think. I don't know. A weapon skill. We're not getting much in the way of willpower. And I'm going to go weapon skill there. Thick skin. We gain 1 damage deflection regardless. Yeah, let's do that. And then I said weapon skill. Okay. And then here I wanted to get what? I wanted to get Invigorate. So we have the heal. He's probably using a power weapon, right? Willpower. Let's give him a bonus to willpower. Let's give him another bonus to willpower. And then we'll give him the athletics too. Oh, we'll stick with the carouse. We'll bring up that carouse. No, we won't. Never mind. Second guessing myself all over the place. Now, you sir. Oh, you have a force sword. Siphon life. Interesting. 11 to 15, and your damage pen is 25%. You're wearing 25, 75. I'll give you that to be a little bit better. I'm just going to pop that in there because why not? He has the same intelligence and fellowship. You have an auto pistol. Give you a slightly better auto pistol. The dodge penalty on that is only 0.5. That would probably look really good on him as well. I presume he's dogmatic? Yeah, he's dogmatic. And iconoclast. Oh, that's me. Yeah, he's dogmatic. Okay, we're a very dogmatic party. Oh, and an auto gun. We'll take all that.
I always keep my options open.
Hoping we could find something else in here.
Error. Making adjustments.
Wait, what? Access received? Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
Hold on a minute. I'm not finished looking around yet. You know that the wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines.
Is there money to be made?
Extra piece of hiding place must be nearby. Cool.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
There they are. Purified from by the Monoforce Blasphemer. I don't think we have to fight these guys.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Why? So, how does this do? We'll have its rate of fire doubled, but 25% less damage, and all shots will go in random directions. Try it out. I like it. We'll run and gun it.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okie dokie. Now for the hurt.
Temporary setback.
Interesting.
I'll see to it personally.
Not what I meant to do. Okay, we're gonna give you voice command. We're gonna do this. Okay. Then we're going to yeah, let's give you an extra turn. What are all of these? Word of the Emperor. Then you have Iron Arm, and then you have your heal. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, look at that veiled protection. Alright, well, we'll get this done.
Naturally.
Then... Ooh, does not do much damage to them. It's fair enough. I guess we have to raise our abilities and stuff.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Righto.
Part of the trial.
You just heal him? You just healed him.
At your beck and call.
They beck and heal each other with this? Right, so you're our target. We're going to do breakthrough. We're going to do slash against you.
At your beck and call.
Nice, now he's prone as well. And then we can do another attack against you. Knocked prone as well. Love it. Yeah, old buddy, old pal.
Request approved.
Buff everyone. I think I missed Abelard there. $27 to 30 damage. %100 chance to hit.
Beyond the side.
So let's do that.
Running binary override.
Cassia. Oh, that's right, we have Warp Curse. Right, what is this? I need 2 and 11. I might have got those numbers wrong. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the servants?
You're now Warp Cursed. Then we're gonna smack you with that.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And we're gonna give you under my
If I
command.
may,
Then Heinrichs. Do a lot of damage there. So you can use that and then your actions are gone. We don't need to heal up right now. We have these two guys on the that guy on the ground as well.
Everyone, step aside.
We can just continually stack that if we want to. It does bring up our veil degradation though.
I won't object to it.
Do an endure. I think we just smack him.
Let's see to it.
Inquisition sends their regards.
Critical hit, and we can still use our pistol.
For the throne. Your reckoning is
Nice. Yeah. Parry. Argenta. I think we gave you. Oh, that's right. We gave you a flamer. Okay, not ideal. That's fine. If I move to there.
Rejoice in battle!
Because I want to use it.
My emperor!
Okay. I thought she hit herself there for a second. That was weird.
I'll do it. Injured! I'm enraged!
Oh, that made an attack of opportunity. Nice. I don't think I want to use that, so we'll hold off. Dodge, nice. So we're gonna smack you in the face in a minute. Too far away? Too far away. Give you an extra turn then. You can buff Abelard.
Naturally.
And then smack this guy. Ah, okay. And you can smack this guy.
It's as good as done.
Cool. Be the target now.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, good.
What's your target?
Nice. Do that, and do this.
It will be done.
And then we'll do this.
I will do my duty.
And then we'll do this.
At your beck and call. Reduce to dust.
33 crit, nice. And you get to move, so we'll move you over there.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Doesn't knock him prone though, that's unfortunate. We'll just smack him. Let's some more stacks of that on him first.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Nice. Good big hit.
Running by narrative.
The pain.
Sure what happened there, but okay.
Request approved.
Isn't this a job for serfs? Me?
Give Heinrich the
You
extra
insist, Lord Captain.
thing, and then
But of course, Lord Captain.
Let's see to it.
Reload. Did a target of opportunity attack. Okay.
That is foolishness.
You get to kill him anyway.
I won't object.
Fine, and let's have a look at this. You wouldn't gain much because we're basically low level, right?
Naturally.
Makes no difference, like. We'll just do that anyway. Target is too close. Damn you. Fine.
Your pain won't stop me.
There's the 5 hit points that we got. Oh, wait. Go. Shoot him once.
Doubt is for the weak, is why I was chosen.
Nice.
Faith
Run and gun.
without deeds is worthless.
Shoot him again. There's no way he survives everyone's round.
I'll make it happen.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Right. It's a shame that we had to kill them. And there's no loot.
Let us not dawdle.
Mechanic alters operation will only respond to a special command that you do not know. To make the mechanic spirit do your bidding, you have to know the correct prayer. The sentinel will ask for a password. Did we have a way of talking to them at some point? I don't know.
I always keep my options open.
Hey, Kaz the Punk. Sorry, I didn't see that pop up there.
I'll make an example out of you. Show them no mercy.
I need to time this? Like, I just won't. Get Argent up to there.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
So,
Vengeance will be swift.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
yeah, let's go backwards.
Get me a target. I won't object to it.
Yeah.
But of course, Lord Captain.
You guys rock on up here. We'll wait for you.
See my great.
What weapon are they using?
The healing is much appreciated. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Oh, it's changed. Also, what? Oh, is it moving down the hallway? That means they're dead.
Running binary code. As the tactical imperative dictates. The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
That'll do.
For the throne of glory.
Cool.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. The Emperor is on our side.
Oh, they didn't get busted?
We
Come on now.
knows no pain.
Yeah, we're just like waiting
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
for them to come to us.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Nice. We had the chance of the overpen there, so we went for it.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Request approved. Desire condemns you.
Nice, Pascal.
I'll see to it personally.
Buff him up, and that's about all we're gonna do.
High momentum.
Right, so that's moved down there, so it means it's gonna be here next. So we're gonna chill. Yep.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
As duty demands.
We'll see if I'm right about that. Okay.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Okay. That'll do. Can I... Nope. I need you to come up here.
I need a foothold.
What?
Follow my lead.
I don't like that. Oh, and I can't see him? Yeah.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Alright, we'll move up next turn.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
You machine spirits.
Keep shooting the chaos spawn.
Let's make some opportunities.
My vow is to serve.
Oh, I screwed that up. Well, actually, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. That's moved. Which means Fhiachs is not going to be able to move. They all have sniper rifles.
I can make it.
Advancing. Running binary override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
50-50 to get rid of him, kind of.
Prognosis is favorable.
Cool. This is a bit of a pain. I need to move you there, and we'll use a
I'll
Medicaid
put
on
my
you.
psychic abilities to use. Naturally. I won't object to it.
Get a little bit of healing in there.
For the throne's glory.
We're going to use a Medicaid on you.
This wound will make a fine scar.
I needed that.
Oh. Oh, they're changing.
It will be done.
They are changing. Okay. I don't think they can move up.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Navigator is too far away, so we'll give you another shot.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Victory is imminent.
Alright, we're just trying to cover.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
Alright, so that is up there now.
Who if not me?
It will be done.
Alright, we'll get rid of that. And we need to move. That reload, we need to get it into like this little space here.
Request approved.
Here we go.
Get me a target.
Which you can't do, so you're gonna sit there. Cell.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
They're just not moving, which is fine. Oh no. Fhiachs is gonna get killed.
I will do my duty.
Oh no. Except, no, that won't give him movement.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Twice before crossing me.
Get him to do a bit of damage before he goes down. Because... boom. Don't move.
Indeed.
On it. I'll make it happen.
They're not moving, which is fantastic.
My vow is to serve. Request approved.
Natural armor effect applied. Demobilized by Cassia. Nice. Castigating. Nice. Natural armor popped.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Oh man. If only your girl had been still alive. You can chill there for the moment. Well, actually, no, you do this. Those two boys are not moving at all, so...
Victory is imminent.
29, there we go.
Isn't this a job tried with grace at least?
Alright, chaos spawn down. Easy. It looks like it doesn't affect here.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Okay.
The best defense is a good offense.
We're not going to do much.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
You're out of range, right? Fine.
The Emperor is on our side.
We're not going to do anything with anyone.
A tactically sound approach.
Emperor, give me strength.
Oh, could we work our way down here and maybe turn it off or something? Right, run.
I'll see to it.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
He's not range attack, so we can just walk up on him.
Ember!
Pascal, what are you doing?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Yeah, so we just get up to those steps next round. We can
At your beck and call. Target well struck.
deal with the chaos spawn.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Can't do anything to the cover, obviously, with a psychic attack.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Super effective.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. It's as good as
Could do with some luck, though.
on it.
Wait, why did he get movement?
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Get Abelard out in front of everyone so he doesn't shoot everyone.
My vow is to serve.
You should have done that first.
Everyone, step aside.
You're out of range. A little bit of a heal. You're just sitting there.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Oh, he needs to reload. Damn it.
I'll see to it personally.
You're there. Actually kind of worried when this goes back to real time that Cassia is just going to walk through there and die. Pascal reload. You're also okay where you are. We're not going to do anything.
It will be done.
Who, if not, you never stood a chance.
Wait. 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 Everybody run down here.
There.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There she is. Plasma pistol. Nice.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Is that it? Cool, you don't get to turn off the thing, right?
Easily done. Keep your wits about you.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Right, excellent. Past that.
I did it.
Symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly in standard military uniforms. Go through blasphemous tatters.
I always have a backup plan.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I need to head off to work. Do appreciate people hanging out though. Like I said, we'll be back with Rogue Trader tomorrow, and then we'll do X4 on Thursday. Yeah, have a good one, and I'll catch you again soon.